The Battle of Uhud was one of the most significant and emotional battles in the early days of Islam. It took place in the third year after the migration of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ from Mecca to Medina. After the Muslims' surprising victory at the Battle of Badr, the Quraysh of Makkah were furious. They had lost many of their leaders, and their pride was deeply wounded. So, they began preparing for revenge. They gathered an army of around 30 soldiers, including 200 cavalry and 30 camels, led by Abu Sufyan. In contrast, the Muslims in Medina could only gather around 10 fighters. As the Muslim army prepared, Abdullah ibn Ubay, a hypocrite from among the people of Medina, withdrew with 300 of his men, leaving the Muslim army with only 700 warriors. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ consulted his companions about whether to fight inside the city or outside near Mount Uhud. Some of the younger companions, inspired by the victory at Badr, urged to fight in the open. Though the Prophet initially preferred to defend from within the city, he respected the opinion of the majority and marched out to Uhud. The Muslims reached the base of Mount Uhud and prepared for battle. The Prophet placed a group of 50 skilled archers under the leadership of Abdullah ibn Jubayr on a small hill known as Jabal al-Ruma to protect the army's rear. He gave them strict instructions. Do not leave your position, even if you see birds eating our bodies. This command was clear. No matter what happened, the archers were not to move. The battle began early in the morning. At first, the Muslims gained the upper hand. Warriors like Hamza ibn Abdul Muttalib, Ali ibn Abi Talib, Zubair ibn al-Awwam, and many others fought bravely. The Qurayshi army began to retreat, and it looked like the Muslims would win again. However, as the Quraysh began fleeing and leaving behind their goods, many of the Muslim archers on the hill thought the battle was over. They wanted to collect the spoils of war and left their position, despite being ordered not to. Only a few archers remained. This moment of disobedience became the turning point.
Khalid ibn al-Walid, who was not yet a Muslim and was leading the Qurayshi cavalry, saw the gap left by the archers. He quickly led a surprise attack from behind, circling the hill and attacking the Muslims from the rear. The Muslim army, caught between two attacks, fell into confusion and chaos. Some companions ran in fear. Some fought bravely until the end. Others thought the Prophet himself had been killed. The Prophet ﷺ was indeed seriously injured. He was struck in the face, his helmet broke, and his tooth was chipped. Blood ran down his face, but he did not retreat. A few loyal companions, including Talha ibn Ubaidullah and Abu Dujana, surrounded him and protected him with their lives. Among those who died in the battle was Hamza, the beloved uncle of the Prophet ﷺ. He was killed by Washi, a slave promised freedom in return for Hamza's death. His body was mutilated by Hind, the wife of Abu Sufyan. This deeply grieved the Prophet. When the Quraysh believed they had done enough, they did not invade Medina, but instead returned to Makkah. They claimed victory, but they had not destroyed the Muslim community. In total, 70 Muslims were martyred, while the Quraysh lost about 20 men. After the battle, Allah revealed verses in the Quran that explained the reasons for the loss and reminded the Muslims to remain patient and obedient. One of the powerful lessons came in this verse: "Do not weaken or grieve, for you will be superior if you are true believers." Surah Al-Imran 3:139. The Battle of Uhud was not just a battle of swords, it was a battle of faith. It taught the Muslims many lessons. Obedience to leadership is essential. Victory comes only with Allah's help. Defeat can be a test, not a punishment. True believers stay firm, even in hardship. The Prophet ﷺ continued to lead with wisdom and strength, using this loss to unite the Muslims further and teach them important lessons for future challenges. If you found this story meaningful and you want to learn more about Islamic history in simple and beautiful ways, Don't forget to subscribe to Faharia A on YouTube. Click the subscribe button and join us on this journey through the past, filled with stories of faith, struggle, and inspiration. Thank you for watching. May peace and blessings be upon you.
If you found the story inspiring, don't forget to like, share it with your loved ones, and subscribe to the channel for more beautiful Islamic insights. And make sure to press the bell icon so you never miss a moment of reflection and learning. Jazakum Allahu khairan for your support.